Bentornati ragazzi, e rieccoci, siamo sempre qui, davanti al ballo in maschera, vediamo cosa riusciamo a combinare.
Now this is a conundrum.
Abbiamo fatto passare del tempo, vediamo se ci sarà questa volta il sovrano. Oh, una porta! Questa non l'avevamo vista. Bello il quadro. Ce l'abbiamo fatta, mi sa.
Well now.
E tu chi
You're-
sei?
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like. You won't find
In here.
I've been here the whole time.
Open up!
Open this door right now. We're coming in.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
be that as it may,
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here?
Ma io in realtà stavo
in the
cercando il
noble's
sovrano.
playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Cioè?
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some
No,
green
in
lad
realtà
who
no.
can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Ah, è il sovrano. Eh sì, stavamo cercando questo qua, sto coglione.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Ma perché non facciamo irruzione?
Change things up.
Lo prendiamo a pugni violentemente? Esatto, tipo così.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and
C'ha la cicatrice falsa, se l'è fatta
You
fare.
need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why
Immagino
not
sia,
remove yours as well?
sia Disa
This is not the
questa.
masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
Questo l'abbiamo visto al ballo, mi sa, con questa armatura a destra. Eh sì.
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where
Guarda, sono
might
proprio
our true arisen
dietro
be?
di te, sono io la Risen.
You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and
Abbiamo
play
capito quello.
anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do
No,
not
ma non ci
come cheap.
interessa, guardi. Ti ho fatto spiegare un conto segreto. Fai rapporto al capitano Brent, ok.
Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight.
Possiamo uscire di qua? Sì.
At last. 'Tis a relief to be at your side again, Master.
È stato uno strazio sto ballo. 2 episodi. Non la sapevamo che c'era la porta segreta, l'abbiamo vista adesso.
Captain Branch will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We have reached our destination. It seems you have obtained information.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Ditemi della reggente, ditemi...
Well, well.
Ah, siamo ancora vestiti così, tra l'altro.
He is merely Deesa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further.
Queen
Buono,
Regent
6.500
Deesa
monete.
appears to be working in concert with this.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen.
Ditemi
How
della
fared your mission?
reggente.
Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office?
Abbiamo trovato, sì. Questa qua.
This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deesa's schemes run deep.
Sì.
To think, Deesa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deesa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deesa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
Buono.
The Queen Regent
Ore di drago, 6.500 monete.
I'm not sure what.
There is much we ought to tend to.
Ditemi del
Place
magistrato.
with books likely to entice magistrate.
Questo contenibile convince, temo di non conoscere luoghi simili.
Lord Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
Dovremmo andare a chiedere, sì. Niente, non ci dice più niente.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me. Would your Majesty be willing to venture to Vermont's east? Is there
Vero,
aught
dobbiamo
else
andare
you
ancora al
speak
confine
of, Your
orientale.
Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Over here, if you would.
Intanto andiamo da la casa della Misericordia per trovare un posto pieno di libri per il magistrato. Prima di tutto dormiamo. Fino a
A
mattino.
good sleep will ensure. Good morrow, everyone.
Buongiorno.
Come, we've
Andiamo.
much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Questo. Dobbiamo fare il giro.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
If our prayers are not heeded, what of... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor?
Sì. Ma sì, dai.
Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Ok.
Let us begin by gathering information.
Scopri dove si trova Malcolm.
Right you are.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
Shall we seek some answers?
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an
Una grande scoperta, vediamo. Prima di tutto, via questa brutta tunica. Ok. Questo dorme.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. Looking for information, are we? If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as one might expect, who've seen things ordinary citizens aren't privy to. I should know. I was among their company till just recently.
Where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to get much out of them myself.
Cerchiamo tutti i bambini.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Macerie, eh?
This place offers a view of the sea.
No, siamo già usciti
I
dall'area.
imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depth.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Qui dentro ci sono bambini, scusate. Sì.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. But I wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults.
Shall we report our results?
Ok, quindi nei sotterranei di dove però? Dov'è Kendrick?
Vaults, eh?
Ecco.
Let us inform.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose.
Andiamo, andiamo.
Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe
Ah.
this is the place to which the children were referring. Look there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Andiamo.
It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
È pieno di ratti. Qua c'è un buco.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Di qua si risale. Qui non c'è nient'altro, ok. Proseguiamo di qua.
Malcolm,
Ah,
thank
eccolo.
goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books,
Ah.
books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Perfetto per il magistrato.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
True enough.
Questa è la porta iniziale. Possiamo spaccare così, esatto. Ragni.
It was excellent. I could have done no better.
Oh, what does this say?
Heavens above!
Eh sì, è una enorme libreria antica.
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please.
Beh, l'ha scoperto lui.
Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near
Termina
boggles the
monete.
mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
True enough.
Resoconto storico, capitolo 4. Le tensioni tra Vermont e Batta raggiunsero il loro apice 40 anni fa. Entrambi i paesi furono devastati da un lungo periodo di maltempo che causò la distruzione di più raccolti consecutivi. Quei tempi bui portarono le due popolazioni affamate a scontrarsi una con l'altra, risultando in una lotta disperata tra centinaia di soldati. Non vi fu alcun vincitore, solo morti inutili. Oggi su quel campo di battaglia si erge un monumento in loro memoria. Nessun baule, niente?
Over here, if you please.
Sto 120 monete. Qui dobbiamo tornare dalla cella.
This place is amazing. I knew I'd find something down here, but I never expected this.
Bravo Malcolm.
The books ne'er seem to end. Who could have brought them here, I wonder?
Quindi per tornare alle prigioni. No. Aspettate. Esatto.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Tornare alle prigioni, dobbiamo tornare lì.
My head hurts just
Nella zona
thinking
nobile.
about it.
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
Ci dovrebbe essere una scorciatoia. Se noi passiamo di qua.
What to make of this?
Any loose coin about? Enough to make you rich?
Those new recruits can barely lift their swords.
We shall
Esatto.
remain here.
Salviamo per sicurezza.
That's it. I've had enough.
No. No, no, no. No, stavo scherzando. No. Dobbiamo ricaricare il salvataggio, ragazzi.
Dai.
Facciamo così. Torno a scamatare il titolo. Carica l'ultimo salvataggio. Vediamo. Volevo spegnere la lanterna, ho tirato fuori le spade. Ok. Spegniamo adesso la lanterna. Però non ci ha fermato.
Well, have you found some place
Sì.
I might sate my scholarly curiosity? Oh, to think such a place exists. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able...
Dobbiamo andare piano piano, eh. Si muova, si muova. Forza. Su. Un po' più di sprint, magistrato. Sta scappando dalla prigione, non è che può camminare come va a fare una passeggiata al parco.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Dai.
This should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, then I swear words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some...
Vedremo. Ce l'abbiamo fatta. Fai rapporto al capitano Brandt. Ok.
What should I do? What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, do you think you could help me? All I need for true. I'm sure you'll
No, mi sa che
find the
l'abbiamo
prettiest
finiti.
flowers that...
Dobbiamo comprarli i fiori, sì. Al mercato dovrebbero venderli.
Would you mind coming over here?
Oh, di là, sì.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we
No,
come back
perché
later?
sì, dobbiamo
I
aspettare.
dare say we shan't make much progress as things stand.
Aspettiamo qui, guarda.
What say we refresh our minds as to the details of our task?
Eccolo.
There's our quarry now. Seems we were in the right place after all.
I am well aware of...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious
Allard,
package to
no,
a
non
man
l'avevo
named
mai
Allard,
sentito.
a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task?
Sì.
I shall ensure that the door to the Minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
We have been entrusted with a task. Let us approach it with all due care.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of... Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
Ah, sì.
I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
7000 monete più del teletrasporto, buono.
An achievement to be proud of.
'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on. 'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that she might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
Aspetta, voglio comprare un fiore, così facciamo anche quella lì del fiore. Dove ci manda? Ah. Beh, non così lontano, qui possiamo andare.
This might be worth a read.
Oh!
Let's have a look then.
I goblin in città! Boh!
No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Nicely done.
I merely did as duty demands.
Well said. I could swear I've seen this needed here amidst what we have in storage.
Ma dove sono usciti questi?
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Le guardie proprio se ne sono infischiati.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Fior di sole. Fior di tramonto.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a
A
purpose for it in
posto,
due
possiamo
time.
tornare.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Allora, la bambina era nei bassifondi qua. Eccoci.
Hoy Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers?
Non si può sentire. Come no? Ah, dobbiamo fare.
Well, take your time. You know where to find.
Dobbiamo combinarli forse. Ok.
Hoy Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch
Ce
of
l'abbiamo.
flowers? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor?
Dimmi.
See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone. Put it under your pillow. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could
Non
count
abbiamo
on
trovato
you,
neanche
Arisen.
noi.
I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver
Trova del
stone.
minerale d'argento.
Mayhaps silver ore will serve. We can purchase it, or mine it up ourselves.
Ce l'ho io il minerale. Ce l'abbiamo il minerale d'argento.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come.
Ritira. D'argento, eccolo qua. Facciamo 3. Non so se ce lo fa craftare da qua. No. Hai trovato minerale d'argento. Porta minerale d'argento a Daphne, ok.
I expect this ore will suffice for the silver stone Miss Daphne requested. Let us deliver it to her now.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you... Oh, just look how it shines. Say, aren't you curious who... Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them. Even just... I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me
Non so se
life.
saranno vivi, sai.
Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
Oh, it's so shiny. Oh.
Torna tra qualche giorno, ok.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Poso fino al mattino.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get some rest, then?
Vediamo, dovremmo poter tornare.
Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the young lass fares. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of
Oh.
sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. I am caring for him as best I can. However, if you truly cannot entrust, mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
Oh, erba di campo.
I don't know what to do. Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out. I was hoping it. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of.
Now we seek gold ore.
2 unità di minerale
Though
d'oro.
'tis sold in shops,
Ce l'abbiamo
mine some
anche
ourselves
quelli.
might prove the better choice.
True enough. There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Ci bughiamo sugli sgabelli. Ritira oggetti. Minerale d'oro. 2.
I'd wager with plenty of gold ore. Shall we deliver it to Miss Daphne?
Dove è andata?
Certainly
Ah,
not.
qua.
Boy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet?
Sì.
Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the... Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go
Vediamo cosa
around. I
possiamo
want
fare.
to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do, apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks, Arisen. What would we do without you? I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything...
Now we've need of medicine.
Sono medicina, possiamo
We
comprare un
can
negozio?
purchase it at shops, or make some ourselves by combining the ingredients.
I am well aware of the particulars.
Medicine contro l'avvelenamento. Forse ce le abbiamo. Ritira. Non penso che siano queste. Eccolo qua. Dovrebbe essere questo, ma ce ne serve più di uno. Boh, proviamo a portarglielo.
Not my kind of place, this.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you?
Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Allora
Not yet.
aspetta.
Fair enough.
Ritira.
Have you a diff?
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine
Ce
with you?
l'abbiamo, ce l'abbiamo. Aspetta,
Now
consegna.
that's just splendid. Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
It is a goodly deed.
Scarabeo dorato, buono.
I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
Right you are.
Ok.
It would seem we even need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace.
Tanto ci mandiamo subito lo scarabeo. Che ci aumenta il peso. Poi dobbiamo
That
depositare.
she might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
Dobbiamo depositare della roba.
Pawns are forbidden from entering the castle grounds.
E
That we may accompany you to the entrance.
penso che ci saluteremo e
You have our
andremo
gratitude.
al
Lead the
Palazzo
way.
Reale nel prossimo episodio.
I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further. Would you mind coming over here?
Deposita. Questo dobbiamo darlo al tipo della gilda. Questo non ci serve più. Questo depositiamo. Cappa araldica. Ok. Ma vediamo se c'ho da depositare lei, sì. Ok. Dormiamo.
Good sleep will.
Missioni. Dice il confine orientale di Vermo e scopri ciò che puoi sull'origine del falso sovrano. E io farei questo nel prossimo episodio. E poi facciamo questo. Sì. Dobbiamo andare tutto a destra. Sarà una bella avventura. Va bene ragazzi, direi che ci possiamo salutare qui, ci vediamo nel prossimo episodio e iscrivetevi, lasciate un mi piace, un commento se volete e i consigli, quello che volete. Alla prossima, ciao a tutti.